starting with Eddie Kingston, was on the Busted Open podcast this week, Busted Open Radio, if you're a Sirius satellite listener. And Eddie Kingston, never shy to give his opinion of anything, never short on words. And he didn't have a lot good to say about CM Punk. In fact, he called him a bitch. Check out this clip.
Yeah. Well, that's Phil's MO. You know what I mean? Let's just call it like it is. That's Punk's MO. My man got a Punk shirt there. God bless you. I'm happy you're a fan of his. I'm not. He's a bitch. But God bless you. You know what I mean? You can like a bitch. I don't. You know what I mean? I'm joking. It's all good. Punk's not a good dude. I don't care what he says or does. You know what I mean? I'll give it to you plain and simple. I don't like Jericho. I don't like Bryan. I don't like Claudio. I don't like Punk. Those are the people I don't like in this company. And there's nothing you can say or do or tell me that makes them different to me. I know who they are. Is there a reason
for it, though?
I'm going to keep that to myself because people don't need to know inside baseball.
Yeah, this continues to be a thing. We'll get into that with Bobby later as well, but continues to be a thing where it doesn't sound like the actual wrestlers that are around Punk or know Punk really like the guy. The fans like him. The younger wrestlers maybe that were never actually around him, that just grew up watching him, maybe they idolize Punk to an extent or look up to him. But these guys that have worked with Punk, been around Punk, there's not a lot of people that have a lot of good things to say about him. You know, he's got friends there. He's, you know, FTR and that sort of thing. But like a guy like Eddie Kingston, I mean, this could all just be like a work for Kingston. You know what I mean? Like, you know, he did that angle with Punk, and, you know, he did also say on the podcast that a few other people that he didn't like, and those were all the people that he was working with, basically. You know, he mentioned Sammy, he mentioned Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, as Chris Jericho, as other people in the locker room that he doesn't like or get along with. But, I mean, he just flat out called CM Punk a bitch. And you know what? For all the flack that people are giving Hangman Page for what he said about Punk, Eddie said worse in his promos to Punk. It was basically the same thing, only turned up, louder. Hangman was a little bit light on Punk with it. Eddie was heavy-handed. Evie was heavy-handed. Yeah, and it's funny to hear it, like, you know, it's funny when you hear people come out and are like, yeah, CM Punk's a bitch. It's just, go listen to that full interview with Eddie Kingston on Busted Open. He's got a lot of interesting things to say, interesting takes on everything. He didn't get into any kind of detail about the actual actions of CM Punk or the media scrum or anything like that. But to just kind of put it like that he, you know, he doesn't like Punk. And to kind of insinuate that basically, like, you know, that the people see one side of Punk, but there's, you know, the locker room side of Punk that people don't get to see.
Oh yeah, thanks for checking out the video. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like it if you liked it. Yeah. You can check out full episodes each and every Sunday right here on the channel. Ooh yeah, dig it!